Hi everyone, we are AnaphylactiK Studios. Welcome to the June 2026 iteration of our monthly devlogs. Before we get into today's devlog, we would like to make a couple of announcements. First off, we will be featured at the NextGen Showcase as a part of Toronto Games Week on Monday, June 15th, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at CSI Spadina, once again showcasing Peanut and Dreadnought Killer 2003. More information will be in the description below. Secondly, the original soundtrack to our game is now up on streaming. You can find the link to the release on your preferred platform in our link tree, also in the description below. Now, in this month's devlog, we will take a peek behind the development of the artistic direction of P&DK 2003 with our art lead Raff.
Hi everyone! I'm Raff, the art lead for Peanut and Dreadnought Killer 2003. Throughout the artistic development of Peanut and Dreadnought Killer 2003, it was very important for us to create a visual experience that worked in harmony with our messaging, core gameplay mechanics, and sound design. If you've played our game, you may remember that it's set in an alternate version of 2003 following the extinction of humanity caused by Y2K. That said, we thought a lot about what the years 1999 and 2003 meant to us. We drew upon our collective experiences as a diverse team of multidisciplinary artists for inspiration, specifically from everyday life in Toronto and in Hong Kong. Our nostalgia for the 90s and early 2000s manifested with a hazy, sort of dreamlike quality. Some of us on the dev team actually weren't even old enough to have clear, holistic memories of this time, but we still latched onto specific representative elements, such as various media forms that almost serve as mementos in our collective memory. A hallmark of the Y2K era is the style of graphics utilized in the games of the PSX and its use of low-poly models and primary colors due to technical limitations of the time. This design language is also present in our environment design. We chose to use simpler color palettes for various levels. It was important for us to properly convey the condition of the world as well, post-Y2K, in order to create an immersive world for our players. What was once a populated city is now empty, but traces of human life are still present, like graffiti, posters, paperwork, and, if you know, the cheese. We pulled inspiration from real-world settings, like old memories of Spadina Chinatown of Toronto and various neighborhoods of Hong Kong. Echoing the sense of nostalgia we were trying to convey through our reference to the Y2K era, these places also have a dreamy quality to them. Toronto Chinatown is so different now in the 2020s, its past almost feels like a dream. Did it ever happen? These same types of questions can be asked of this future past that we are imagining in Peanut and Dreadnought Killer 2003. What was here in this city before the Y2K apocalypse? What is left behind and lives on? Peanut and Dreadnought Killer 2003 is nothing without its two heroes, and are what truly ties everything together. Peanut is a small, agile, and weak prey animal, while Dreadnought Killer is a large, imposing, strong, man-made machine. The contrast of their qualities is what informed the differences in their gameplay mechanics, so it was very necessary to visually convey the idea of weak and strong working together. Thus, when designing both characters, we primarily focused on shape language and silhouette to showcase their respective personalities and gameplay functions. Let's take a look at Peanut first. It was important for Peanut to be smaller than Dreadnought Killer, of course, but she also needed to look delicate and agile. Some inspiration for her design included the common field mouse, as well as some characters in popular rodent media, such as Remy from Ratatouille and Despero from The Tale of Despero. We translated this into her design by keeping her silhouette very rounded and circular, which was consistent through her earlier designs to her final look in the game. Speaking of her final look, we ended up making the decision to enlarge her ears to a stereotypical mouse shape so that she could be recognized a bit more easily by players so she wouldn't get lost in her surroundings. Peanut also has enlarged cartoony eyes that contribute to her signature friendly but meek appearance. Now, let's take a look at everyone's favorite mecha, Dreadnought Killer. Once again, shape language was key when we were first imagining what Dreadnought Killer could look like. We wanted them to seem stronger than Peanut, but friendly enough that Peanut would even want to team up with them in the first place. We focused on adding harsher edges to Dreadnought Killer's overall shape, but kept a circular look in mind for their upper body. Their silhouette also leans a bit top-heavy, implying toughness and strength. Dreadnought Killer is also a character whose function includes combat, so it was important for us to ensure that they came across that way visually, besides just shape and silhouette. In their final design, we added finer details such as the weapons on Dreadnought Killer's arms to signify that they are in fact combat-oriented. Finally, as a special treat, here's a super exclusive look at some early concept designs for both Peanut and Dreadnought Killer. Enjoy!
Big thanks to Raff for giving us a look into the artistic development of P&DK 2003, and thank you for joining us for a June 2026 devlog. Once again, we will be at the NextGen Showcase on June 15th from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at CSI Spadina. We hope to see you there. Don't forget to follow us on our socials and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay in the loop with the happenings here at AnaphylactiK Studios. We'll see you next month.